Alrighty, what do we have here again? A little different setup. Same one wire transformer. I took it apart because it was arcing. I fixed it. Going to the hairpin, to the parallel bank. A few random wires going off the bank into various fluorescent light bulbs. A few light bulbs just hanging around. Positive of the capacitor through the primary coil to the other side of the spark gap, which arcs across to the secondary in a sort of bifilar setup, and also goes to the end of that light bulb. Secondary going to the light bulb, one end of it. Consequently, this long 4-foot bulb here is directly across the secondary with the addition of the spark gap to the primary. Spark gap off the secondary is shunted right now on purpose. Wire going to ground there, going up there to the 220 line I got using the ground wire there. What do we got over here, Mr. Kilowatt meter? Ooh, 6 watts. 6 watts. Ooh. Secondary is illuminating the 4-foot bulb rather well. This other bulb over here, which is just connected one leg to the outer negative side shield of the capacitor bank. Secondary spark gap. Open it up a little bit. We lose that bulb. I'm going to close it. However, primary spark gap, which is pulsing the primary and taking a negative side of the secondary, arcing back across it. So now it's all the way open. I'm going to close it to allow it to start pulsing. Okay, secondary bulb, lights very bright. Various other CFLs just laying against the coil there. This little 2-foot, I think it's a black light. They usually take a little more power to light, but get this to stabilize a little bit. Okay. Spark gap over here. Now, we open it just a tiny bit. Notice the tuning effects on the CFLs when I open this slightly. You can see all the way open. I bring it back to have it arc just a little bit. Helps with pulsing that secondary. LED bulb, I can turn it on just by adding some capacitance from my hand. Another CFL bulb with 2 wires on it, shorting across this front capacitor. Quite substantial. Ironically, not as much on other capacitors. Could be variations in capacitance on the picofarad level. These lights are awful bright. Coming up on 5 minutes too, by the way. Oh, 5.5 watts. Dang it. 5.5 watts. Well, that's a lot of light for 5.5 watts. And I would bet that if I had even more of these to hook up, which I may get into in a moment, how did he say it? That the set would never feel the strain. Pretty cool, huh?